Hi, this is Clint. Welcome to another one of my podcasts on TV and film. This being the end of October 2025. Happy Halloween to everybody. Well, we're going to start with the reviews. Again, we're going to try to keep the entire podcast under 10 minutes. First review is Roof Man with Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst, a true story about a thief who would break into fast food restaurants through their roofs, goes to jail, escapes, and lives in a Toys R Us in the attic, in the hidden areas there for 6 months, and he finds time to have a budding romance. This is one of Channing Tatum's best roles, and it is entertaining, and I would recommend this one. Then there is Regretting You. It's a drama involving teens who grow into adults and have kids of their own. It's about one of them, played by Allison Williams, who realizes some shocking truths uh, from her past and from her husband after a tragedy occurs. It's about her relationship with her teenage daughter. It is well acted, and I like this one too. Then there's the third film in the Now You See Me series, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, with Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg. It's about a team of magicians who band together, who try to fight the evils of the world, and even if they have to bend a few rules of their own. And they are joined by a few newcomers, a young, talented team, and together they try to fight a diamond magnate who is trying to expand her empire. And the whole thing about the film, as always, is that the set pieces of magic are very impressive and entertaining. So if you like the first two films in this series, I urge you to see this one. This is coming out in mid-November, and there's word that it's so good that there's going to be a fourth film in this series in the near future. Then we have House of Dynamite on Netflix. This is kind of a modern update of the fail-safe theme. What would happen if a missile were fired at the U.S. From an unknown source, and everybody scrambles to find out where it's going to land and how should we respond? How should the president respond? Idris Elba is very good as the president. Rebecca Ferguson is very good too. This jumps from different locations and has three sets of action back to back, looking at it from different points of view, kind of like Weapons did. And a lot of location work is involved. It's a huge cast. Only downfall of this movie is that the ending is a little inconclusive. I will say that, but it's up until then, it's very, very suspenseful. So if you like things like Failsafe, The Bedford Incident, and Special Bulletin, that TV movie that was so great, this is probably right up your alley. Let's take a look at some streaming. On TV, we have Peacemaker Season 2 that ended a few weeks ago. It ended kind of like on an open note, which is, I guess, the whole point. They want to connect it to the rest of the DC universe in the near future. I didn't like that last episode otherwise, but I guess they had a purpose for keeping it open-ended the way they did. I still enjoyed the series overall. We also have the prequel to the It movies, and Welcome to Derry had its first couple of episodes. I saw the first episode today. They're screening the second episode, and it's pretty entertaining. It's pretty scary. Again, kids in early 1960s are confronting this unknown terror, this version of Pennywise, and there's a military presence, the U.S. military. You wonder what the connection is. Okay, are they involved in this or what? But that's an interesting angle. There will be two more films after this that go back in a sequence of years, I think 27 years, and that will all be showing the beginnings of Pennywise. But I will tell you this, after seeing the first episode, you will never ever watch the movie Music Man the same again. I'll let that be a warning to you. Let's talk about coming films, productions. Ocean's 14 has been green lighted. They just have to get everybody's schedules together. They'll probably shoot it sometime next year. Peaky Blinders has a film that is going to be released in 2026. Director Sam Mendes has already cast and will be directing 4 separate films on each of the original Beatles. Looks like an interesting concept, and if anyone can pull it off, Sam Mendes can. Call of Duty, the game, is being made into a movie. Peter Berg, who's done some reasonably good action films, is directing, and Taylor Sheridan is doing the screenplay. So this might be one to watch out for in the coming year or two. Then we have Martin Scorsese has a film called Die, My Love, and he has cast Jennifer Lawrence as his lead. The third Dune film, Dune 3, will be released in 70 millimeter and on IMAX format. Obviously, that'd be a great format for a film like this. Tony Gilroy, the writer-director, he is coming out with a film called Behemoth. It's a music drama about a man who's going back and confronting his past. It features Pedro Pascal and Olivia Wilde. That could be interesting. John Williams, the legendary composer-conductor, is reteaming with Steven Spielberg for their 30th collaboration. Steven Spielberg's latest film is coming out next year. It's on aliens. It is tentatively called The Dish. Can't wait. Should be interesting. Now, Ryan Coogler is putting the finishing touches on scripts for his X-Files reboot. And on a side note, MTV is shutting down some of its channels. Boy, it's come a long way from its heyday, and now it's closing down some of its channels. Well, anyway, next broadcast that I have will be about films that will be probably more awards oriented. I hope you find something of interest on your end. And until then, have a happy and safe Halloween weekend.